Hello, welcome to this tropical update. So let's see what we have here. They upgraded this area to a 70% chance yesterday, and now it's a 70% chance in the next 48 hours too. So let's see. Satellite images surface observations indicate a broad area of low pressure forming over the Bay of Campeche. Environmental conditions appear conducive and gradual development might happen by midweek, like a tropical depression or tropical storm, as it moves westward or northwestward into the Western Gulf of Mexico. So, regardless of development, several days of heavy rainfall are expected across portions of southern Mexico and Central America. It's already happening, and these rains are likely to cause life-threatening flash flooding. Locally heavy rainfall is expected to spread over portions of the northwestern Gulf of Mexico by mid-week. In addition, gale warnings have been issued for portions of the Gulf of Mexico. So we have a 70% chance there. And there's this other area here with an X2. So let's see. An area of cloudiness and thunderstorms located several hundred miles east of the Bahamas is associated with a surface trough and upper level area of low pressure. Environmental conditions could become conducive for some development of this system during the next few days while it moves westward or west-northwestward. The system's forecast to approach the coastal southeastern United States by Thursday or Friday, so 30% chance of development on that. So let's see first the rainfall here. This is in the next 33 hours from the Euro, so it still has some tremendous rainfall for Guatemala, the coast of El Salvador, especially southern Honduras, and south and like extreme southern Mexico there, parts of the Yucatan, some more, some scattered rain or maybe a thunderstorm or two, parts of the northern Caribbean, some more rain in South America, in Colombia, Venezuela, the Guyanas, and the Leeward Islands, some more rain too, parts of Panama and Costa Rica, but mainly in Honduras, Nicaragua, Guatemala there. So let's see the GFS. It has in those same areas like Guatemala, El Salvador, and southern Mexico still some tremendous rainfall happening. So let's see. Let's add like 90 hours here. So 90 hours would be until Friday. Let's see, until Friday it shows almost to 25 inches here in parts of southern Honduras, parts of El Salvador, Guatemala, a lot, and the Yucatan too, parts of northeastern Mexico because of the system, South America some more, maybe a little bit more in the Caribbean, in Florida, especially the south and the east, the northern Bahamas and parts of western Bahamas, and then in Texas there, in Louisiana, it shows a lot. So let's see here the icon. So yes, this is until Friday too. It shows a lot there for Central America, and I don't know why the icon always shows more rain over the ocean and less inland, but you can see there for Guatemala and southern Mexico, and then for Texas there, and some other areas of more rain. Then the GFS here, it has until Friday. It has a big hotspot in Texas, so the GFS is hinting more on Texas there, but it has still tremendous for Central America, more in parts of Central America, in the Caribbean, some more rain until Friday, and more in South America. So let's see some other stuff. So here's is the invest in the Bay of Campeche, invest 91L. So let's see here. These are the GFS ensembles. They take this towards like southern Texas and northern Mexico there. And then here are the GPS ensembles, like southern Mexico too, no, northern Mexico and southern Texas too, still. And let's see here, it's like there's some ensembles showing like tropical storm strength there too, because here are the intensity guidance, and most of the models have this into a tropical storm, so this is very likely to become a tropical storm. So let's see here for the models. No, not North Atlantic, Western Atlantic here. So this is the GFS, the latest. So it has the low pressure there, but it forms the low pressure closer to Texas there, and then it kind of dissipates and the rain goes into Texas there, but the low pressure is still there, and then it takes the heavy rain to Texas and northern Mexico there. And this system here, it kind of develops it too, and then takes it into North and South Carolina there, weak, and then it takes it still into the Atlantic again as a 1004 millibar system. Then shows some more low pressures there. It shows this big front layer there in the southeast by June 28th. And then we have that storm there that the GFS takes into Texas there, but then it's picking up some more the development by the coast of Mexico later. So you can see here by June 25th, it has like another tropical storm or depression. That's just a depression, I think, it going to Mexico there. And then by June 26th, it takes more moisture into Florida and Alabama in the southeast. And then it kind of lingers that storm there into a tropical storm and takes it into Texas by June 30th there. So this is very unlikely and very far out. So don't mind that of the GFS. But many models are showing another possible system there. So let's see the Euro. The Euro has like two different low pressures there, and all the heavy rain in Central America, and then it goes there, forms this main low pressure, a very broad low pressure by June 19th, and takes it into Mexico there. So let's see here, and then it still has some heavy rain in Central America by June 21st there. Let's see the 0Z Euro because it goes out further. Let's see if it shows something else after this. So the heavy rain in Central America, it shows maybe a low pressure in the Pacific there, more heavy rain in Central America, but it doesn't form anything else in the Gulf, just that moisture in the southeast too, but by June 25th and June 24th, but it doesn't form anything else in the Gulf. So here the Canadian, it has this tropical depression or storm forming there and taking most of the rain into Texas there. Northern Mexico and Texas should get some heavy rain. And then by June 21st, it shows another system forming there in the Gulf and hanging there a little and going into Mexico by June 26th. And the the Canadian is not showing anything with that other system there. It's just taking some moisture there, but nothing. It's not showing anything. And the Euro, with the other system, it has like a lot of rain there and stuff, but then it kind of goes there, but it doesn't form any cyclone or anything. So it's mainly the GFS is showing that system there. So here's the NavGen. It shows some moisture there too, but it doesn't show any cyclone there or anything. But here for the Caribbean, there's this big circulation, and then by June 18th, it already has a depression or storm in the Gulf there, and taking much of the moisture into Texas and Mexico there, and still some heavy rain in Central America. And then it picks up like another low pressure there, and still some rain, and it's doing the same as the Canadian, and that forms another system there in the Gulf right after this one. So let's see. There are these different models here. Wait, let's see some ensemble here. So by June 18th, these are the Euro ensemble, and they show many low pressures in the Gulf and strengthening. There are some low pressures in the Gulf and going to Mexico there in Texas. Then maybe shows some more low pressures there later, but nothing else big. Let's see the GFS, the Canadian ensembles. So it also shows the system there now in the Gulf, and shows more low pressures there later going into the Gulf again. And it even shows some more low pressures coming from the Southern Caribbean, but that's very uncertain. So let's see the GFS now. So it has the system there in the Gulf, this system in the southeast, and then more low pressures in the Gulf there later. And it keeps showing more low pressures there, but that's very uncertain still. But lots of models are picking up on a second system there later, so we gotta keep watching that. And this hurricane models here still don't have the Invest 91L, but only the GFS has, but these hurricane models not yet. But let's see. Sorry, it's not available. So let's see what else we have here. I wanted to find some different models, so let's see what they think here. Wait. Wait, okay, here. So for that system, the southeast there, let's see. Wait. Here, so let's see. So we already saw the GFS and everything. Let's see the UK model. So this is Saturday. No, wait, let's see. Wednesday here. So he has the system in the Gulf there. Nothing big out there yet. And let's see. It shows some more vorticity there, but nothing big. Look, just some small areas of vorticity entering by Friday, but it isn't showing any cyclone are are nothing. So let's see the icon. I think it's not showing either, but let's see. It actually has a slightly bigger the area of vorticity in Florida there. Let's see, it has like there the system of the coast, and then it kind of enters Central Florida there, it's showing. So let's see. uh, Here, so it has like a small disturbance, or maybe a tropical depression there from that system, but it's still uncertain because only a few models are picking up on this. But let's see the rainfall forecast now. Here, so front, no, here, precipitation. It has some for the Gulf today, maybe a little bit for southern Florida, and then still some in the Bahamas and Florida tomorrow, and has a lot in Texas for tomorrow. Day 3, even more in Texas. They have like central southern Texas too, and some more in Florida maybe. And then day 4, they have more in Mexico there, and some in Texas, and maybe some in Florida there. Day 5, some in Florida, and some more in southern Texas. Day 6, southern Texas and Florida, and day 7, more in the whole Gulf in general. So the excessive rainfall is light today from Texas to Alabama. They choose a moderate there in Texas and Louisiana, and a slight. So please be very careful tomorrow. And after tomorrow, still a moderate in Texas and a slight and a marginal. So this is Wednesday. Please be careful. And still a slight in Texas for Thursday, and a marginal there, and even a marginal in the southeast there. So let's see. Day 5, the marginal has gone up into New Mexico there, and Texas is fine. So let's see days 1 through 7. Look at how many precipitation it's showing for Mexico and Texas there. That's a lot of rain from these systems. So please be careful there in Texas and northern Mexico with flash flooding and strong winds in case this makes landfall as a tropical storm or something, and landslides, especially flooding and landslides. So be careful and stay safe. Let's see the Eastern Pacific. They just have this little area here in the Eastern Pacific of 0% formation. It was like 30% this time yesterday, but it's now at 0% because it's so close to land and everything. But that is what's causing all this tremendous rainfall in Central America there. So this is very life-threatening rainfall there. Please continue to be careful. And then it has the storms continuing through this week in Central America. It shows more heavy rain there by Nicaragua and Honduras by Thursday. And let's see, by Friday, Saturday, it shows more heavy rain in those areas, and maybe we have to monitor from our potential systems with this and everything by this weekend. But let's focus on this one that's forming now. So let's see the Eastern Caribbean. It has some waves of maybe some showers or thunderstorms near the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico by Tuesday. Some more showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two in the Lesser Antilles through this week, and then more in the Dominican Republic. some in Cuba there, and then later some in the Bahamas there, and in Florida too. So let's see some more stuff here for this from the euro for the next 5 days. It still has more than 500 millimeters and 400 millimeters for parts of the coast of El Salvador and Guatemala, and 400 for parts of southern Honduras too. Some more for northern South America because of this rain and everything. For the west coast of Africa, it has pretty decent amounts too because of these tropical waves. In the next 5 days, in the coast of Sierra Leone, like 126 millimeters in some areas, and then more in this area here, Guinea, around 70 millimeters in some areas, or, or, or 80, and then it dries up further north. But still some decent rains there. More areas of Central Africa too. So we'll, we'll keep monitoring this, and we'll post more updates tomorrow and after tomorrow as this develops. So stay safe and bye.